Hello and welcome to another beautiful morning in Manor Lords. Right now we're about to start a new city in Schatzspitz. So let's check out where we just got loaded in. Beautiful view. These mountains. Let's see, what resources do we have here? Oh, got a rich deposit of mushrooms and a rich deposit of wild animals. That's a pretty lucky start. We also got some stone, some iron, which is bugged right now, so probably won't even waste my time with that. But right now I'm going to try to start as efficiently as possible so I can get my economy up and running. So first thing I'm going to do is pause the game so we're not wasting any precious time here. And the first thing I want to do, build, is let's get a foraging hut for the mushrooms. And I think I'll probably build it pretty close to the mushrooms. Now this is going to be a little bit of a tricky thing for collecting wood because our mushrooms are right in the middle of our forest here, so we'll have to only collect wood over here because unlike wild animals, which can move and stay a rich deposit, mushrooms, they'll just disappear forever. So I'll have to make sure we target our wood there. Anyway, we got the forager hut ready to build. That's essential because it's our food. Next, logging camp, obviously, which I think I'm just going to put it... Actually, I want to try this time, for the first time, to actually keep my industry away from my residential area, so there's a little more breathing room for when, I don't want it to get too congested, if that makes sense. So I think I'll put my logging camp somewhere down here. Let's actually build a road. So I kind of want to put it right in the middle here. But first things first, let's move these animals because they're right in the middle of my logging. Someone said that a good way to move the animals is placing shrines. I can't remember the channel that said it, but shout out to them. So, oh my gosh, where did they go? Oh man, they literally went across the entire map. Okay, so no worries. I'm gonna post another one here. Let's see. Okay, now they're a little closer to us, but I'd kind of like them up by the mushrooms if that's possible, because we won't be working there anyway. I'm gonna have to remember where I put all these shrines. Okay. Oh man. They really don't want to go in that spot where I want them to. Ah, okay, perfect. Now I need to delete all these shrines if I can even find them. Oh no. Is there a way to find them easily? This is my first time trying this, so oops. Maybe if I open the shrines... Oh no. I don't want my villagers out there building shrines. Wait, oh, it's cosmetic only, so they don't actually build them? Is that right? I've never actually built one because cosmetic only, I'm like, I'm not wasting my time with that. But, alright, let's get back to our city here. Now that we've got our wild animals in a decent spot, there's two more things I want to build. And that's a storehouse and a granary, because that will be essential for collecting these supplies that we started with. I don't want to let any of them go to waste. So Actually, I forgot my logging camp. So I'm just gonna pop this. I don't want to uproot too many trees here. Looks like we're in the mid-teens pretty much no matter where we put it. Actually, the King's Road goes through here. Maybe I'll try for a spot on the road there. Okay, 13, 15, 16. Looks like 13. Oh, I saw 12. But, again, I want it kind of in the middle because it would be nice if they worked outwards from where I put them. Ooh, 10. Yeah. I'm going to put it right here. Only uprooting 10 trees. If only you got the wood from the trees you uprooted, you know? That would be a nice little feature. Alright, so let's build a road. And I think I'd like it to go like that. And maybe wind a little bit through the woods and come back over here, close to where my supplies are sitting. But, okay, back to what I was saying before. I want to build a storehouse and a granary. And I'll show you what my plan is there. But, let's see. This is my storehouse. I'll put it right here. And I suppose I'll keep my industry like along this road. So start with my logging camp. I'll have my woodcutter and my charcoal and my trading post right here across the street from the storehouse because I want to get the economy going right away. I'll build 2 storehouses actually at some point so I can have one for the marketplace and one for trade. But for now, just gonna build a storehouse and a granary right next to each other. Okay, mushrooms are over here, so I think... Oh, actually I'm gonna make a little road right here. By my homeless people's tents, and then have it wrap around kind of into the woods. There we go. Right to the forager hut. So they have a nice little road to the granary, and I'll put that maybe right here. Oh, yeah. I'll put the granary right here. Then I can put my market area right here once they clear the supplies. But I believe that's everything. I got the forager hut, the logging camp, and the storehouse and granary. I'm going to make the storehouse and granary the highest priorities because first thing I want to do is not waste any of these resources I started with. Supplies, both food and other supplies, firewood and stuff. So if I get the granary and storehouse done first, that'll help with that. So we'll go ahead and push play. I love that line. But let's just take a look at our beautiful location here. I think out of the new maps, this might be my favorite. I know a lot of people are gravitating towards Lake Lem, which is awesome because it's got the big lake. But, I mean, I'm more partial to rivers because I actually live close to the Mississippi River. And, you know, rivers are pretty beautiful as well. The flowing water. The water in this river is pretty still. I'm guessing it's the same, what's it called? The same assets as the lake at this point, which, you know, adding an actual rushing river would probably take a lot of CPU that is better spent on the actual gameplay, so can't blame them there. Let's check out the building of our granary here. I've been trying to take it slower in this game. Just really enjoy the process. Playing at real-time speed. I don't want to do that all the time because there's certain things that, you know, you just want to rush through. If you have an emergency and you need to get something built. But how relaxing is this?
Who's using the auger? I need to drill holes for the pegs.
Oh, I just love it. I need more relaxation in my life, if that makes sense. A lot of the games I used to play were pretty fast-paced. And, you know, I just appreciate the chill process of this game. No extra stress added to my life. No elevated blood pressure. Just a nice little escape.
Solid as a rock, twice as heavy.
Granary is almost built. Actually, while I'm waiting for that, I want to check out my farmland here. Oh, I should get a well too. Okay, it doesn't look like we're gonna have... There's some rye fertility. At least it smells good. But, okay. Well, we don't need to worry about farming because we have 2 rich food deposits, which is probably why we're fine there. But be sure to remember building a well once we start getting burgage plots up. The reason I'm not building burgage plots yet is because as soon as you build burgage plots, you need to provide fuel for them. Actually, I'm going to assign... Okay, they're still building the granary. I'm going to assign workers to the granary and the storehouse right away because then they will collect the supplies that are sitting on the ground. That's my plan there. But I like to get some logs collected ahead of time before I start building burgage plots because then I have some logs set aside for actually building them, and I also have logs for cutting firewood, which is very helpful. But my plan is to get the firewood cutter going, start getting new residents in so I can work the firewood cutter and the charcoal and build a trading post and get this economy up and running, because the economy is basically everything in this game. If you have a strong economy, you can build a military, mostly of mercenaries. You don't really even need to build a militia except for your first bandit camp, which we'll get to. But alright, I am going to... They actually finished the forger hut first. That's interesting. I guess I'll assign a worker there then. Even though I put the storehouse and granary. Oh, I guess they did finish the granary and the storehouse too. Cool. Well, I assigned a worker, 1 worker at each of those, left 2 open to build the logging camp. Let's see. The logging camp is kind of out here. Where did I put that thing? Oh no, is this going to be a problem later on? There it is. Not too far away. But yeah, I just feel like that'll be a nice spot where they can collect wood in peace. It's kind of more authentic too. Like they actually have to go into the woods to collect wood. That's going to be kind of cool. I'll have to be sure and build the forester's hut in there as well, so they can kind of reforest as they collect. But when they clear these trees, I'm going to build my industry, charcoal and all that. Yeah, this will be good. Marketplace here, trading post here, industry here, and I'm guessing residential kind of along this area near the marketplaces. It'll be real nice. We've got mushrooms collecting. Let's see. 2 mushrooms already. It is kind of slow with, normal speed. But it's relaxing, too. And that's kind of what I need today. Oh, Another thing I almost forgot is to build my second hitching post and get an ox in here. I think I'm going to build the hitching post over here more, closer to my industry. And also move the one that already exists over there as well, right next to it. Kind of keep the oxen closer to the industry area. Alright, supplies are still out, so I'm going to leave these guys assigned. But as soon as the supplies are collected, so you can see the storehouse has 20 firewood, 10 rubble, and we got 17 bread in the granary. Once all these supplies are collected, then I will unassign these workers until we have burgage plots and a marketplace up. But we don't need their labor going to waste when you don't really need granary and storehouse workers until you have your marketplace up. So, let's see. What are these? Oh, we got some bunnies. They're stuck in the grass. Oh, these little glitches are charming though, you know? I had, in my last village, my logging camp, I think it was logging camp, the smoke was just stuck in one spot. Like it wasn't moving at all. But, you know, that's just part of playing a game that's in early access, you know? It's charming. I just love the fact that this started as an indie project and people are just so passionate about it. Because it's slow paced, it's realistic, it's actually challenging. Like, you have to be smart about how you build, the logistics, everything in order to survive in the game. But alright. Looks like the supplies are all collected. Are they? I just saw something. Oh no, we still have some supplies. Oh, that's just a timber. Okay, they won't. That's the one thing I believe that doesn't go in storehouses. Like, it has to be stored in the logging camp. So once we finish the logging camp,
Nice work.
then I wonder if they will bring the timber to the logging camp storage or what. But yeah, that's the one timber that we have left, just sitting out. So I think I'm going to speed things up a bit until the logging camp is built. Let's zoom in on that. Alright, construction finished. Let's go back to normal. And now I want to focus on collecting logs. So let's assign an ox to the logging camp to help out there. Here we go. What are you doing, Heinz? Just waiting? I always wonder why they're waiting. Oh no. Okay, so they do have to build the shrines. Let's demolish that. Are there more shrines? Well, I guess that's the nice thing about having all our workers assigned, is that now they can't build the shrines, and I'll get notifications that will bring me to the shrines, and I can cancel the building. So, okay. Woodcutters felling a tree. I love that you can find who's working, where they are, and then actually zoom in on them. Like, how cool is that? You can watch them chop the timber. We got another shrine notification. Yeah, let's demolish that. Thank goodness for these notifications, or I would never find the shrines that I placed. slowly but surely getting all the shrines deleted. uh, I used to use corpse pits for that same purpose. Maybe I should again, because they're a little easier to find, I feel like. But, alright. So right now I'm waiting for them to collect some timber. At least enough timber to build 5 burgage plots. Yeah, oh, and I just remembered. I don't need those, storehouse granary workers anymore, so I'll put one more on the logging camp and another one on the... Actually, let's build a hunting camp over here. And where's... Okay. Yeah, like right here. And I'm gonna put the priority higher on the hunting camp so they don't go try to build a shrine. Let's get this shrine out of here. Is this another shrine? I wish there was like a list that showed your projects that are in progress. But whatever. Yeah. Maybe that's all the shrines already. Okay, let's see. Hunting camp. Let's speed up until the hunting camp's built, and then immediately assign my extra family to it so they can't go build the shrine. This might take a minute. Alright. Oh, okay. Stop. Okay. Don't want them to go build the shrine. So now we've got the hunting camp up. There's still more shrines. Okay. Beautiful. Yeah, that... Perfect. Yeah, I guess speeding it up helps with this. Okay, so it looks like the only thing left to build is the hitching post. So go back to normal speed for a sec. How are we on timber? Okay, I'll unassign one family to do the hitching posts. Speed this up. So 7 timber. Okay, I'll start building burgage plots then here as well. Because we've got our hunter, we've got our gatherer. That'll get us both food varieties that we need to upgrade our burgage plots. But, okay, hitching posts are good to go. I did not order another ox yet, so let's do that. And where should I build my burgage plot? My first plot of burgage plots. I kind of like the idea of having them along this road, or the riverfront, I mean. So let's find the King's Road here. Yeah, I want to kind of come straight. Actually, King's Road's here. Let's do like this. I'd love like a nice road wrapping around by the river. Is that gonna work? And then I can build my burgage plots over here. So let's do our first one right about here. Will this be an awkward spot? Yeah, let's Okay, 2 notches. And I think I'll do this one. Yeah, just a very small plot. I can put animals there, pigs. And then do another double plot here. But this one will be for vegetables. Let's see how far I can go out here. And then have it wrap around. Yeah, like that. How about that could be vegetables. Once we get our economy going here. And we'll get another double plot that I want to make sure I can put an extension. I feel like it's too big. Maybe if I do that. Yeah, there we go. And do. And just like that, we have some decent burgers plots here. As I'll build one more, because I want to have 5 spaces without having to upgrade. So I'll just do one regular one now. With space for an extension. There we go. So the little ones will be animal extensions, and the big ones will be vegetable garden extensions. And we should be good. So I like to build 5 burgers plots right off the bat. So without any add-ons, we'll have enough for all our people. It's April now. So did we get the homelessness thing already? Actually, looks like we have enough timber now. So I'm going to unassign. Well, I'll keep 1 logger assigned. And also get my firewood going. I always forget where some of these are. Oh yeah, firewood gathering. Duh. Here we go. A nice open space. That should be good. Right down from the logging camp. Actually, you know what? I don't love that spot. I'm going to put it a little closer to the logging camp. So I want a nice like supply chain going. Although, I guess firewood's not cut from logs, is it? They like go cut their own logs. Saw pit uses logs, I believe. So put those both right by the logging camp. And then I'll also be industry. Okay. Doing charcoal over here somewhere. I won't build that yet because of resources, but that's perfect. That's what I wanted. As long as I still have someone collecting logs, we should be good. Oh, and before I forget, let me set the work area just so they don't touch the animals. I kind of want to clear all this so I can use it as a residential area down the road here. So let's do like that. All right. Storage is full at the hunting camp. Beautiful. Actually, for food, we got 15 months. Yeah. So I'm going to unassign the gatherers for now to help with the building, because we want to get these burgage plots up ASAP. And now let's speed things up a bit. get a nicer view here. Here we go. Oh no, stock's damaged by the weather. Does the forager hut not have good storage? Why does it always say that? Alright, first burgage plot. Almost complete. Alright, we got our first level 1 burgage plot. And family members have joined the settlers. Beautiful. Moving on to the next one. Isn't this just such a beautiful view? I love it. Now, while they're doing that, I do plan on taking this city as my own. Down the road. Once I get my manor established and my taxes and all that and get some influence, I'll be able to have a pretty large army and I can just go occupy them and steal the town. I know it's kind of evil, but it's nice to have a second town without having to actually build it. I don't know. Maybe that's evil of me. But that is the name of the game is domination. That's what I've been set, or that's what this mode is set to, so it is what it is. Wonder what's his name? How do you see your opponent's name? Onder Dornley. Can't I see my fellow lords? I should really know this. Oh, 67% woodland. That's good for pigs. Alright. Well, I'll worry about my neighbors later. It seems like they're way further along than I am in development. So let's speed up, get these burgage plots up. What beautiful locations for burgage plots.
There we go.
Not sure if anyone will even want to watch this, but I just love this game. It's so much fun to play, so relaxing. And I usually can't stop thinking about it when I'm working or whatnot. It's just it's such an earnest game, you know? Like, the transparency of the creator and developers or whatever. Just really nice to see the care that they've put into crafting this game. And literally being able to watch them build stuff like this, so much fun. Let me know, do you want me to yap more or less in these videos? Because honestly, I'm just talking to fill the space. But I don't mind just watching them build. We got one more to build here. Actually, right away, I want to take one of my veggie garden plots and get another living area built into it so we can start growing this town. Also, are we still collecting timber? Alright, I'm going to plot out my other spaces here. So put it on normal speed for now. And here we go, trading post. I like to put my trading post right on the King's Road because that's where they're coming from. So put that right there. And this storehouse, actually, I think I'll build another storehouse right away. Right by the granary. And then the marketplace will be here. I guess I can just post or place that down right now. Oh, I need to get a well as well. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that trick that I can't remember who came up with this idea, but giving your marketplace a little bit of distinction, if that's the right word. Here we go. Actually, I want to make it turn off the snap. Gotta see a little better. Okay. Okay, maybe I do need the snap, because it's really hard to line it up without it. Oh, there we go. Let's do that. Let's try turning the snap back on. There we go. It's almost like shrubbery along the road here. Do that. That's nice. Okay. A little uneven. I think I need a little more here. There we go. And maybe here too. Yeah. Alright. Let's give it a little texture. Kind of like the idea of doing this as well. Yeah, make all the corners kind of interesting. Alright, marketplace. That's way too many stalls. Okay. You know what? I forgot to put a road through here. Let's do a diagonal road. Give it a little class. There. So, I don't want to go too crazy on the stalls. Let's do like that. Even that's a little much. There we go. 7 stalls there. Alright. That should be good. So we got the market storehouses there, the industry storehouse here. Yeah. Beautiful. Speed things up a bit and get more burgage plots. I'm just going to go ahead and start adding on the extra living space. Oh no. Fuel, 3 months. Okay, yeah. So get someone on the Woodcutter's Lodge ASAP. Put that on highest priority. Okay, what? I have... Oh. I'm really confused. The logging camp says I have 15 timber. But my construction tab says I only have 3. Oh, maybe it's because a lot of this timber is already reserved for stuff that's being built, but it hasn't been transported yet. Okay. Sorry. Temporary brain fart. How great is the music in this game? I'm really curious who made the music. Alright, I'm saving this $30 to establish...
Another winter in Albrecht's barn. I'd like to freeze me balls off. Even with his wife to keep me warm.
I haven't heard that phrase before. Okay. Gonna assign some woodcutters here. Alright, I'm building the trading post. I suppose... Yeah, food for 9 months. Technically that should get us through the winter, but now that we have the burgage plots built, I think I'm going to collect more mushrooms just in case. Yeah, and let's reassign the hunter too. I keep losing track of where these are. Okay, yeah, that still leaves us with 2 families to build stuff. Oh no. Oh, never mind. I thought this was frozen for a second. Ah. What a beautiful location. Yeah, so at this point, once I get all the extra living space added onto these burgage plots, that'll be enough to form my militia. If I have 10 families, I'll be able to form a militia to take out the first bandit camp, get some influence and some cash to hire mercenaries to take out more bandit camps, and get the ball rolling there. Oh, just can't get over these views. I love this location. It's a Schatzspitz right on the river here. On Winding River map. Okay, let's speed things up a bit. Get the trading post going so we can kickstart our economy here. Another thing we need is our charcoal. So, yeah, let's put that right there. That is what's going to get... I'm going to go ahead right now, buy this charcoal trade route, and set it all up. And I don't want to start trading it away till we... Let's do 50 for now, because we're early in the game. So this won't actually start working for a while, but at least it's set, so, you know, I won't have to worry about it. Just keep collecting firewood. Oh, I need to set this as well to a limited work area so they don't start pushing away the animals. Let's do that. All right. we've already got 7 families by August. That's pretty good for, you know, waiting a little while to build my burgage plots. I think it's a pretty efficient start. I kind of want to leave these trees here. They're just a really nice feature for a neighborhood.
Pass me the hammer, will you?
Oh, forager hut. Exposed stocks are getting damaged again. Okay, 8 months of food. So it's August is 8. So yeah, that should take us into the new year. I don't want to let any mushrooms go to waste, and I don't think they really spoil. So I think I'll keep the forager hut cooking. Oh, we need granary workers. I was wondering why I had so many available people. That's why. Granary and storehouse. Okay, well, there we go. All right, our first bandit camp is sited. So I'm going to let 3 more families move in and then build a militia here. Wait a minute. I only have room for 9. Is that right? No, I thought I had... Let me see here. Oh, we have exactly 5 burgers plots. Okay. So I guess I need another burgers plot before I can do my plan. Okay. Another veggie plot. Alright. We could form the militia now, but if we wait until we have 10 families moved in, we can use all of the spears that we got in the shipment, you know? So, might as well wait. Let's see how close our bandits are. Oh, we've already got 2 camps? Shoot. Okay. But we shouldn't have a raid before we get 10 families moved in here. Gonna put that on highest priority because we're already almost out of space. And I don't think I can upgrade any of these or add any more living space. So, yeah, we want to get that built. Okay, we got our marketplace up. I was wondering why the forager hut had all the mushrooms in it. That's why they stopped collecting too, because they ran out of space and there was no granary worker. Okay. Well, hopefully that'll help. My other question is, when people are working the granary, do they also... Okay, yeah, they're transporting stuff, even though they're also working their stall. Looks like they're bringing stuff in from the hunter camp. Yeah. Should I build a road from the hunting camp? Yeah, maybe. Just a straight road from the hunting camp to the marketplace. Make it a little easier. Actually, you know what? They're not going to the marketplace. They're going to... So, Alt, click, remove that road. And I don't really want the straight road. So boring. Let's do like that. Yeah. Then they'll go up to the granary. Beautiful. Alright. I'm going to speed things up a bit to get this burgers plot going. Oh, that's right. I assigned an ox to the logging camp, so we only have 1 on construction. It's another thing we want more oxen, because the saw pit also takes a dedicated oxen. to run effectively. Something that took me a while to realize. Alright. We officially... Okay, once this burger spot's done, we'll have enough space to form our full militia and go take out a bandit camp. Alright, I'm gonna just add that on right away. But one more family moves in and we'll form the militia, go get a bandit camp taken care of. Give us a nice little treasury to start off with. Okay, things are running pretty efficiently though. Oh, now this is just a beautiful day. Look at that. Just can't get over how beautiful the reflections are on the river here and these rock faces. So cool. Such a beautiful game. Alright. Things going okay over here. Alright, I'm going to assign someone to charcoal, because that should make our fuel more efficient. And soon we'll get someone, well, I suppose now is a good time to get the trading post working. I'm going to take this industry storehouse and only store the things in it that we're planning on selling. So for now, just unselect everything except charcoal. Get your meat. Alright, there we go. Just charcoal in this storehouse. I guess that stuff will clear out eventually. Once we form our militia, one more family needs to come in and we'll get the militia going. Ah, perfect. Mushrooms are done for the season, so let's unassign the forager. And wild animals still looking good, so we'll keep the hunting camp active. I keep losing the hunting camp. Where the heck is it? There we go. Beautiful. Yep. It's good. Now we can officially form our militia. I'm going to do spear militia. Why is it only 19? It should be 20. Recruits missing. Oh, maybe family members need to join. Right? There we go. We got our full militia. So let's rally them right here. Let's go, boys and ladies. Let's see, who are we working with here? Alright. Effectiveness, 82%. I suppose that'll work. So, let's select them. Find our bandit camp. Looks like that's the nearest one, I believe. Okay. Let's go ahead and... what's the best path here? I guess I'll get them over here. Lined up like so. And let them work their way over there. Check on my town. I think I'll start building some burgish plots to keep my villagers busy while we're off to war here. So, I'd like to build an orchard plot right here in the middle. Maybe this would be a good spot for the... no. Here, let's do houses there. I don't want to ruin these trees. That's what I'm thinking. The hardest part here is actually, let's build a road. First there. And then another one here. And that should save these trees. Now let's try to build a burgish plot. Like that. There we go. Okay. See, I want the extension spot to be a lot bigger than that. So maybe if I do this, and then what the? There's no extension at all. This is the most confusing part. If anyone has any insight on how the extensions or these plots work. Oh, you know what? I need to build another road. Kind of just going straight through here. Okay. Now... okay. Why is the extension so small? Okay. Let's try this. Wow. Does that help? Why is this the hardest part of... Oh, that's better. I mean, yeah, that should be good for our orchard. I think that'll be beautiful having this spot set aside as an orchard. And hopefully, now that we got our charcoal worker, actually, let's add another person to the kiln. So I think it produces a little slower than firewood does. So we'll let them cook while we go off to the battle here. Looks like our team is almost to the region. So we're just gonna... Usually bandits come out and meet you. Ah, dang it. Yeah, let's do that. Once you enter the region, they'll come meet you. So I'm gonna set them to stand your ground. Oh, I've had them running this whole time? Okay. Once they get in there... Is there just one person lagging behind over here? Why is the icon way back here? I don't know. But... Yep, they're coming to meet us. So I'm just going to stay right here. Do stand your ground. And, oof. Hopefully once they get in position, the effectiveness will be a little better. Oh, I kind of want them to be too deep, though. Yeah, let's do that. We have some time because they're still pretty far away. So, alright, 82% effectiveness. That should be good. The anticipation while we await battle. Oh no, someone's got a cold. Yep. Should we speed her up a little bit to get our opponent closer? This is so cool though, like, very realistic feeling. Just sitting here waiting for the battle to begin. Are they going to try to flank us? Oh, they're going around the trees. Is this them? What exactly is happening right now? Are they coming? I'm so confused right now. Are they like heading to my town? I don't know, but I'm gonna go claim their camp then. I've never had that happen before. Just gonna run to their camp. Alright, I like to take it for the treasury, then I can hire mercenaries. Oh, now they're coming back. So yeah, let's set them up too deep here. Now we're going to battle it out in the woods. I've never had that happen before. Don't love that their effectiveness is at 100%. But yeah, we want to do the battle because that's where the influence comes from. So let's let them... Here we go. Thankfully, we have 2 more units than they do, which is why I waited for the full 20. But, this is actually not looking great for us. Like, the rate that we're losing, or winning at right now isn't that good. But, I want to look at the mercenaries. Flock of Crazy Geese is pretty good for 90, but let's speed things up a bit. Okay, now they're dwindling a little more. All right, there we go. So now we've officially won our first battle here. I'm not going to risk it taking out the other bandit camp with these, because these are my citizens, you know. I don't want any more than half to die. So, bring them back here into town, and let's see where we're at. Let's get that extra living space built on our apple orchard to be, and check and see where we're at. So we have 40 charcoal now. After we have 10 more, then we'll start selling it. So I think I'm just going to max out the charcoal kiln. Because we have a decent amount of firewood on hand to turn into charcoal. And that's going to be our main industry, so might as well produce as much as we can. Alright, we still have a bandit camp. We want to hit them before they start stealing. So they're in Fordo. Let's see if we can hire any mercenaries there. 250. We don't have enough gold for that. Rollock and Towsendbrook. Okay. Oh. Sweet. So it's either one would be good. They're right next door. I think I'll just go with the Brotherhood of the Forest because they're cheaper and they should be able to... The only one that I wouldn't trust is the Brigands for Hire. They kind of suck. But, alright. Brotherhood of the Forest. Let's collect them. Wait. Right about here. Oh. Where are they? Well, they're way over there. Okay, let's put them here then. Kind of have them line up as close to that border as we can. And also, I'm going to go ahead and disband these guys so they can get back to the town. Alright. Here, my Brotherhood of the Forest. Alright, charcoal kiln is full. That's a good sign. Actually, before we battle here, I'm going to go assign someone to the industry storehouse as well. Oh, and turn off marketplace so they can focus on collecting the charcoal. Okay. Here we go. They're already coming out to meet us. This is perfect. So I'm going to put the infantry right in front. And then the archers can take care of them while the infantry blocks them. Perfect. Alright. Just go collect that treasury and then immediately I'm going to disband them because we don't want to have to pay them another month in 13 days. Just this belongs to my treasury now and disband. Sweet. So now we have 274 treasury. We have 720 influence. That's a nice start. Give us some options when we get our economy going here. So see how the charcoal's doing. We've got 54 charcoal. So beautiful. We've got 5 charcoal ready to sell. That'll get some money trickling in. Actually, we need more burgage plots here. So I think I might strategically build a couple more right here without uprooting these trees because I love those trees. But let's do that. And actually, will a burgage plot uproot trees? I don't think it will. How great is this music? Ah, there we go. Got an extension there. And let's have a house on the corner. Right there. I don't love that there's no extension. Let's try that again. Perfect. Even a tiny extension is fine if we're building animals. So once we get the wealth trickling in, it's already December. Yeah, we really need to get some wealth. Beautiful. Assigning another family to the trading post. We want to have at least one unassigned family, but more members in the trading post is going to help us get the trade going quicker. And I'm going to speed things up now a bit. See if we can get our first trade going. Let's see where the trader is for charcoal. Oh, look, we just made $30. Even though the trader was nowhere near us. Alright. So now we can start... Oh no! Oh no! I blew it. I forgot to assign someone to the saw pit. Okay. I'm going to unassign the logging camp people for a minute and get some planks going. Yeah, 20 timber is plenty for now. Here we go. Yep. Wow. Lots of logs. Beautiful. Okay, so now we can start building some extensions. This one will be animal pen. This one, vegetables. Animal pen. Vegetables. Another animal pen, and this one's still... Oh wait. Yes, vegetables. And then orchard here. Actually, this one I'll just add another living space. Alright. Now we should have plenty of living space. I think that'll maybe get us up to close to 20 families. Maybe not. But once we have 20 families, I want to focus on getting everyone's needs met and upgrading the houses. So,
This is heavier than it looks.
let's see. 12 planks. Actually, I can assign someone to the logging camp again. And now that we have 100 gold, I'm gonna get a stable here and order another ox. And also, let's get them both up to stables. But I'll assign the second ox to the logging camp, so neither of them should run away, because they're both working. Let's see. And then next month, I'll purchase a horse for the trading post. But I think 3 oxen should be plenty for what we need to do here. Excuse me. All right. Yeah, we're getting a nice surplus of charcoal. Beautiful. Yeah, we're getting some good trade going. Now, I want to... Oh, my goodness. I've forgot to build a well. Even though earlier I was like, can't forget this. Okay. Water. I can't tell if I'm looking at water or shadows right now. Oh wait, was I building a tavern? Here we go. Well. I'm not gonna lie, it's really hard to see where the water is in the winter. Is it invisible? I'm pretty sure people are going thirsty right now, so... Oh, okay. If I just find a place where it turns buildable. Huh. This looks good. Anywhere along here. I guess I'll just put it right next to my hitching posts. Hopefully that won't contaminate the water. Alright. Should probably get that up soon because we have no water. Actually, I'm gonna... The water thing doesn't seem to be really affecting anything, so I'll actually prioritize the stables first. And look at that, we've already got over 250 gold. That's beautiful. So now we gotta start thinking about a church and a manor. So... planks and stone.
Come one, come all. Feast your eyes on our fine selection.
What do we need? Stone. Okay. So let's collect some of this stone. Just build that right there. I'm going to take a quick pause and get some coffee. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Where exactly has my camera ended up here? Alright. Don't know how it got way up there. Alright, it's December. We're looking beautiful on fuel and wood. 23 months of fuel, which is good since fuel is our main economy source right now. Let's see. Just want to check our trade records. Yeah, look at this. Trading charcoal. Started with 10 charcoal for 30, 5 for 15. You can see the entire ledger of trades. We just got 49 for 147. It's absolutely beautiful. Love it. Alright. So how is our stone gatherer camp coming along? Not much progress yet. Neither are our stables. Let's see. We only have one family building right now, which could have something to do with it. Let's speed things up, get our stables up, and then our stone camp. The money keeps rolling in. That's good. Alright, one stable down. Oh, can we buy a horse yet? No. I think having the horse helps trade even more goods. So we want to get there eventually. But of course, need our stables first. So we have 3 oxen, and then we can buy a horse with our 2 stables here. Alright. Well has finally been constructed, so that should help with our needs there. Now the stone gatherers camp should... Oh, I can't get over how beautiful this game is. It really takes you to these locations, like this winter wonderland. Oh, look at that vista. My town. Okay, is anyone gonna build this stone gatherer camp? Here they come to save the day. Alright. Digging it out. Bringing us logs. Okay, so tools. I've noticed in this new update, tools are probably the trickiest thing for me to deal with, having enough tools, but that's why having an economy is great, because you can just import tools for the maintenance of all your buildings. Let's see, how many do we have left here? All right, so let's put our extra family on stone gathering now. We can get our stone for our church and our manor. And I forgot to check tools. There are 5 tools left. So I think what I'm going to do is... I'm not going to start importing tools quite yet, since we have some left, but let's import a horse. It's February, snow is starting to melt. We've already... See, stone collects so much faster than iron. I don't know if anyone's tried, like, especially rich deposits of iron, but iron collection after the new update is bugged, and I can't wait for the patch to come out. Fixing that and the clothing consumption. Oh, we got another bandit camp. Let's see. It's in Rollock. Alright. Let's get some mercs on the job. Battle Brothers. Do you think they could handle it? Kleino. That's right next door to... Wait a minute. Oh no, that's way over there. I mean, not terrible. Well, let's see if we can get anything better. Wildfeld. Well, that's even further away. Okay. Well, we will go with the Battle Brothers then. They're cheap. They're decently close. Gonna have them right there. Yeah, so as soon as they enter the territory, they'll line up, because I don't think the bandits will notice them and come running to them until they're inside the territory where the bandits are. So just somewhere close to the side they can get set to stand your ground. And I don't mind making these guys run because they have plenty of guys, and I'll just disband them right away after they do their job, which I think once you disband a mercenary company, they... Ooh, yes, let's track the raiders. So we're off to a pretty good start. We just completed our first year, got our raiders notification. We've already got 362 regional wealth. We've got 16 families with 2 living spaces to spare. And we're doing really well. 33 months of fuel. Yeah. We're good. That reminds me, though. I need to go assign my mushroom gatherers. Wait. Where's my town? Here we go. Forager. Yep. Don't want to miss any time that we could be collecting mushrooms. Okay. See where our mercs are. They're just about to cross into the territory here, so we should see our bandits come out. Yep, like clockwork. So I'm gonna... Why can't I zoom in here? There we go. Oh yeah, look how beautiful that line is. The bandits do not stand a chance. Yeah, these guys are professionals. They're ready to go. The bandits did not want to approach. They know they're screwed. Let's actually flank them. Since we've got 2 sets of units. Oh yeah, once we come in from behind, they're getting it from both sides. I'm actually surprised how long they held up there, but alright. Pause it so I can not waste any time here. I don't want to accidentally pay them again. So get them running to the bandit camp. Beautiful. And from this point on, if they had raided me, I would send resources to the nearest town. But I'm just going to take it from my treasury again, since treasury is harder to come by at this point in the game. So disband them right away. But later in the game, if like they start raiding my towns or something, I will just send the resources to the nearest town, because my treasury is going to be blowing up once I get a manor and get taxes going and get my other means of trade going. So what's the next thing I am going to trade? So definitely want to get into making small shields later. Ah yes, yarn. So let's get a livestock trading post. And, where should I keep my sheep? Guess like right back here. I'll start a sheep farm. So I need a livestock trading post first. Here it is. Oh, and we don't have enough logs right now, so let's turn off the saw pit, because I think we're good on planks for now, and get more loggers. Okay, 4 timber it says, so here we go. Where am I going to put my livestock? Do that and build a sheep farm next to it. And that has space for 4 sheep, but pasture's free to build, so might as well get a small pasture up. I want to do like 40 or 50. Yeah. Oh, 42. That's good. There we go. That'll be a good start. All right, we need more burgage plots as well, because we need people to work these places. Oh, let's get my apple seeds. Ah, that's another thing. We need to get all our little burgage plots going now that it's spring. Accidentally had the game going a little fast there. Okay. So here we're gonna buy carrots. Why can't I buy pigs? Oh well. Get our carrots going on all of these. Should give us a yield before the end of the year. How did that turn into chickens? That's not what I want. There we go. Now why can't I buy pigs? Trader available in 7 days. Oh, I need a livestock trader to buy pigs? Is that what it is? Or I don't know. Anyway, let's increase the priority here for that. Get a sip of coffee. All right. I'm a little... Oh yeah, I did just spend a bunch of regional wealth on carrots and apples and stuff. I was confused why I had such little wealth. Sorry, my brain... I have a toddler and my wife is giving birth again next month, so yeah, I'm a little unhinged right now. Not gonna lie. But that's why I love playing this game. It really helps me relax. So I hope you're enjoying this very relaxed, chill gameplay. Just getting immersed in the world of Manor Lords. Honestly, just love watching time pass in here. Alright, livestock trading post is up. So I'm going to assign someone there and start importing some sheep. And I will start... I don't even have enough money for this yet, but it takes a while to come in. So I'm going to start with 10. The more sheep you get, the faster they reproduce. So like, it's going to take a while to build them up, but by the time we hit like 100 sheep, they're going to be at 200 in no time. So an amazing resource in this game for both trade and food and clothing. Once they fix the clothing bug, it'll be really nice. So hopefully that'll be soon. But I think everything is... I think everything's good. Trying not to build Burgish plots too quickly and get in over my head here. But, oh yes, church is the next thing we got to build. So let's think we've got plenty of stone now. I'm getting so immersed in the game, I'm forgetting what I need to build. Alright, church. Where do we want it? I think I'm going to put it on the waterfront. Actually. Might need to upend some more trees, or uproot some trees, I mean. But it's going to be beautiful. So I love the idea of it kind of being like this. Yeah, let's do that. Look really cool from the water. Still have some trees around it. And connect it to the road here. And build a road around it. Do that. And connect that to this road. Beautiful. Alright, of course, turn that priority up. Might take a while. But we are looking really nice here. Okay, can I get my pigs yet? Trader available in 1 day. 1 days. Let's see.
Come on, laddie, come on.
I don't know what that means. I've never encountered that before. Usually if I have the regional wealth, I can buy pigs. Here we go.
Summer's coming soon. And soon the beating sun.
I've found that pigs provide a lot more meat than goats. And since clothing's bugged anyway, I'm just kind of waiting for it to be not bugged before I really lean into trying to get level 3 properties. Because all you really need is level 2 to have a prosperous town. But after the patch comes out, hopefully level 3 houses will be a possibility again. Feasible. Actually, you know what? I should finish this house before I finish the church. So I'm gonna change those priorities. Alright. This is shaping up to be a beautiful town, though. Love the gardens on the water here. And once the church is up, it's gonna look really cool. I kind of want to build a windmill, even though I don't have any farms. Just for the vibes, you know? But I guess we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Yeah, this is turning out exactly how I wanted it. Opening up a nice spot in the woods for my industry. Woodcutters, saw pit, charcoal. Somewhere down the road, I might build another charcoal. Oh no. Did we spend that much wealth on pigs? Yeah, I think we did. But, oh well. We'll have a lot of food because of it in the next year or so in the game. Now, we do not have any available living. So that's the next thing I kind of want to think about here. I don't really want to uproot any more trees, because we're going to need them later on in the game to maintain our economy. So, thinking of building a little neighborhood maybe back here. Do we have room for a road through here? Yes. If I can build some houses kind of... Oh, that's not going through the mushrooms, is it? I don't know how long this road needs to go, but for now I'll just do that. And just build some simple burgage plots over here. Pretty uniform, standard burgage plots. And I way overestimated how many logs I had. Actually, I'm going to leave a little more space between the existing town and the new plots. How about that? Okay. Is 13... I have 13 logs, it says, but... Oh, there we go. Beautiful. Alright, a little plot there. A plot of plots. Nice. We're getting some more wealth in here now. Yeah, it's just becoming a really cute little town. I kind of want to just build a vanity windmill like right over here. Or maybe back here. Should I? Just for the heck of it? I don't really have the resources to waste right now, do I? Alright, let's speed things up here. Because I want to get these burgage plots built. I'm actually going to prioritize the burgage plots over the church because... Well, we can get our pigs going in there. Because I want more people to start moving in. I've wasted a few months here where we could have been growing. But like I said, I would just want to get my town more established. That's kind of the balance you got to strike in this game is, do I want more residents or do I want to upgrade, prioritize church or burgage plots? Because more residents is really useful for getting labor done. But, you need your church for the leveling. So, because it just depends what your priorities are, and that's what's great about this game, is you can literally just play it your own way, your own pace, whatever you need to do. But my goal is to have my economy very strong. By the time the raiders come, they'll be like, flicking a fly away, because we'll have so many available mercenaries. Wow, we finished the church, folks. So I think, do I want to start upgrading houses? Let me finish these houses first, because I don't want my builders to be too busy. Oh, and do we have any sheep yet? We do. Wow. I'm glad I built this pasture, because we're importing sheep before we even have a sheep farm. Yeah, my poor builders have so many different things to focus on right now. But now at least we have some space for new residents. Beautiful. Sheep farm is done. I'm actually going to put more people on the livestock trading post so we can actually get more sheep imported. Because right now we only have 1 sheep. 2 sheep. But yeah. So I'll get 1 person working the sheep farm, start getting some yarn made, and add yarn to acceptable things in this storehouse. I'm going to slow down time a little bit for now. Yarn. Alright. Wow, this storehouse is already almost full of charcoal. That's awesome. Oh, let's get another horse in here for the trading post. And
Why do I have to carry this alone?
I don't think we really need a hitching post for that horse because it's pretty much always going to be working in the trading post. But just to be safe, I'll add a hitching post. There. Okay. It's so beautiful. How great is it that they changed it so you don't need to go through the tree, the perk tree, to unlock orchardry and sheep and all that stuff, charcoal. Like, it was impossible to be able to do all of these things in one playthrough before. You know, sheep, apples, and charcoal, not possible. But now, and better trades, like, it's so great that it's just baked into the game now. I really appreciate that they did that, because it makes building these powerful towns a lot more viable. And just makes the game more fun in general for me. Because to have this diverse of a town, you know, just it wasn't a possibility before. So, very exciting. Alright. Does it make much of a difference to assign someone to the church? I really don't know. I mean, I guess if you have dead bodies in town, but otherwise, I don't know. They just become a grave digger, right? Alright. So now both of our workers have a horse in the trading post, so that's good. We're just waiting for more sheep to roll in. So I think I'm going to speed things up a bit and start upgrading some of these houses to level 2. That'll get some more regional wealth coming in. Hopefully can upgrade all of them because our needs are met. Oh yeah, you can't upgrade houses until people have already moved in. So that's something to note. But you can add extensions. Oh, nice. Prioritize upgrading the houses over extensions if possible, but I'm just going to try to get as many pigs in this town as possible so that becomes a stable meat supply. So you can see we have 177 mushrooms, 82 small game, so that covers our food variety, but now we're starting to get pork, so that'll help with the food variety as we get more residents, and we're starting to get carrots, which will also help with that as we get more residents. Carrots are really nice, just a good fallback for food, especially in the winter when there's no mushrooms. they usually harvest a couple times a year, I believe, so that helps. And now we are a medium village. Sweet. Oh, I forgot to choose a perk. So let me slow down the game again. Development perks. Okay, so I don't really know which one. Increase approval, tree planting. Increased wheat regional wealth seems pretty awesome. Additional +1 regional wealth per month. Reduced upgrade. Oh man, I should have gotten this before I upgraded all my British plots. Oh no. Salt and iron ore imports 30% cheaper. But the tax approval, what does that mean? Land tax approval. Oh, so our approval gets negatively impacted by taxes more. That's a bummer. See, that's... Honestly, I haven't selected any of these before because, you know, I don't want the negative thing. But I'm going to try it for the first time. Getting that extra bit. Hopefully my approval won't get tanked when I add the taxes. That might come back to bite me, but I guess we'll see. So now let's get... Man, this music is going crazy all of a sudden. Let's get our manor up and running. Not enough goods. What are we lacking here? Why does it say there's not enough goods? Oh wait, road access obstructed. Now it says not enough goods. We have enough goods, so that's confusing. We have the stone. Wait, oh, is it the wrong kind of stone we have? No, it says we don't have enough planks. I don't know. I guess we'll try adding to the saw pit and see if that helps. We literally do have enough planks, so I'm really confused. We have 32 planks. Maybe this is a glitch? You know what? I'm gonna try saving my game. What should we name this save? I don't know. And I'm gonna try just reloading the save. So let's see if this helps. Alright. Let's see. I think reloading saves usually helps with glitches like that. Okay, now it says we have 0 planks, even though when we saved we had 35. So that would explain maybe the glitch. Yeah, we had 0 before, so... Or, you know what I mean. Did we... No. Here we go. Nope, that's not bringing the log here. So far, no one's working the saw pit, even though we've got people assigned. I wonder... I have not been paying attention to who I like keeping the orchard and gardeners on assigned, so maybe... yeah. Maybe that's what they're doing right now. I should have kept more planks on hand, not gonna lie, because planks are essential for my third trade item, small shields. But, okay, here we go. Finally, someone's making some planks. But I just love that, like, the logistics actually have to line up in this game for your resources. Like, what other games are like that? Most games, you just turn on your saw pit and it'll start making planks if you have available workers. But this game, no, they actually have to logistically be able to do the job. Like, if they're working on their farm at home, they can't make planks. How cool is that? It just makes this game feel so much more realistic and, I don't know, just a more valuable experience. I love how I can just watch the ox haul logs over to the saw pit and then watch the planks roll in. So cool. Watch the loggers cut down trees. Speaking of which, I know, adding another thing to the list here, but that's what this game is. Let's build a forester's hut over here. How about like right there? There we go. And get that up and rolling, because we want more trees growing here in our industry spot. We've already made quite a scar in the forest. So, alright. Can we build our manor yet? We can. So I think I want to build the manor more over here, so I have room to build a castle at some point. Okay, with the little road access point pointing towards the road, but yeah, then it can have its own little land plot over here. So I'm just going to commit to it the way it is for now. A straight road seems so boring, but I guess that's what we'll do. Get our manor going. So we're back to only having 2 more spots available to live. Oh, we can add more pigs. And upgrade the house. Awesome. We have over 1,000 regional wealth now. How great is that? Alright, yeah, I'm gonna build another little neighborhood here. Guess I can just continue building on this road. I've lost track of the road. Did I not build the road out further here? I better make sure I save these mushrooms. So what we're gonna do is do the little farm trick. Okay. If you open the forager hut, you can see where they are. So I think I'll do this. Double check one more time. Okay. I'm a little nervous. I don't want to accidentally kill any of them. Okay. At least we just saved our game in case... It looks like we're good. Yep, we still have 139. Beautiful. Alright, so now we can build our road. Oh wait, I already did build a road? I'm so confused. Why could I not find this road before? Alright. I kind of like the idea of having a little space in between my groups of houses. Now, are these getting too far out though? Maybe I'll build more houses like between here. No room for extensions. I don't know. Extensions are so great. I don't really want to not have them. So... Wait a minute. Wait. Why? What is right here where I can't build? Oh, it's a road. Sorry. Maybe I'll just build one plot here. Oh, that's kind of an interesting look. Sometimes this is the most time-consuming part of the game. Trying to get... Oh, that's a cool... let's do it. It's just kind of different. And then I'll put a custom house here. Don't have enough logs. Now let's do that. Okay, sure. Why not? I just want to stay on top of the housing availability so we can keep growing. So I'd like to get around 50 families in here to really get a thriving economy. But, alright, how's our sheep farm doing? 10 sheep. Beautiful. So let's go down to 1. That's actually all the sheep that we asked to import. Should we do more? I think I want to get up to 20 sheep. But let's put those guys in there. Actually, let's just do 2 for now. Because I want to build my weaver's workshop. Build that across the street so it's in the industry area. We need more timber. Let's speed up a little bit to get some timber. Beautiful. Alright, weaver's workshop right across the street from the farm for maximum efficiency. Actually, soonish, I'd like to upgrade the storehouse to have more space. I want to set a reserve for logs as well on the saw pits here. Let's do 10. Alright, and I gotta start thinking about burgage plots that are specialized for industry. Maybe these might... Actually, I want them closer to the industry. So I think I'll put them like right in here when the time comes. Yeah, I need more logs before I can think about that, but speaking of which, Forester's Hut's not done yet. Okay, great. Increase that priority. If you're listening to this and watching this video, just want to say thank you so much for being here. Like, if you're enjoying this, you must be vibing with Manor Lords quite a bit. And I'm right there with you. Just love being in this world once in a while. Alright. We have a bandit camp, so let's go deal with that while my resources build up a little better. And that's in Wildfeld. You might have noticed that I left Hildebolt out of this playthrough because, man, that guy's just a buzzkill. You know, like, he starts the conflict so early, and then, I don't know, he makes it a lot more challenging, which maybe down the road I'll want. But it's actually been a while since I've played this game. I started playing again when the update came out, but I had taken about a year off. So I'm like not in the mood to deal with Hildebolt right now. Alright, so I think I'll go with the Brotherhood of the Forest just because they're cheaper and I don't have my manor up yet. So I don't want to waste my hard-earned treasury. Where are you guys? The complete opposite side of the world. Okay. So I think I'll just have them come right there. Beautiful. And that should be perfect. Switch them to run because I have to pay them per month and don't want to waste. It's already going to take them forever to get across this map probably. Ooh, rich berries. Oh, nice. Look at all the carrots we already have. Yeah, vegetables are... They take about a half a year to pay off, but they're so powerful. Same with apples. They take a few years to pay off, but then they're really nice to have around. And they scale by plot size similarly to vegetables. Oh. We did not yet trigger the bandits, so let's move them up here. See if... Or have they already left their bandit camp? Oh, looks like they're still in there. Yeah, there we go. They're coming to meet me and deal with them no problem because we have way more troops than they do. I love the infantry archer combination because you can basically use the infantry to block the other troops while your archers take them out, which is, you know, very similar to real life battles. Oh, okay. Yep. With 6 days to spare, we got what we needed from them. Okay, where are we? Schatzpitz. That's right. Just check in on our town. People are busy. Busy people. Sorry, my kid is obsessed with busy people right now, as is my wife. Alright, we're up to 12 sheep. And I'm not gonna lie, it's a vibe. Alright, let's get some weavers cooking here. Actually, this is gonna be another one of my main industry sources, so I will leave, well, I'll just do 2 for now, but I also want to assign someone to the forester's hut over here, which let's do like this whole area that we've made barren. Perfect. Once we get some more people in town, I'm going to put 2 families in the forester's hut. Actually, mushrooms are done for the year. So, I want to make sure we don't have anyone there. That rich deposit of animals sure has come in handy. 49 small game. Yeah, I just have my 1 hunter over there keeping us nice and stocked on meat. So, yeah, let's add another forester's hut worker. You can see we already got some young trees growing over here. All right. Things seem to be running smoothly. Should we add another woodcutter eventually as well? Seems a little like we're pretty low on firewood, which is the main source of charcoal. So I'm gonna add another woodcutter. We're not really building anything huge right now, so we only need 1 family to guide the ox. Oh wait, we are building the manor. But it's almost done. We've already transported most of everything. Just 2 logs to go. And we have 1 free oxen, so we're good. Things are going pretty well. We're halfway through our 2nd year here. We have a very strong economy, just made another 120. Once we get the manor up, we'll get our taxes rolling in. But we've had more than enough treasury than we need to ward off the bandits for now. I might wrap up this episode of playthrough pretty soon because it's coming up on 2.5 hours. And as I said, I am a dad and husband, so I need to get back to real life pretty soon here, but not without setting my citizens up for success. Besides, it's still nap time, so we're good. All right. Yeah, I'll leave the worker on the saw pit because I want to start getting my shields going. But hold on, do we have... Let's actually set up our trading route for yarn. Is that on their crafting materials? Yes. Export trade route. Beautiful. Yeah, so we can sell our yarn for 4. And honestly, do we need any yarn with the clothing glitch? Probably not. So I'll just keep it at 1. Unfortunately, we can only have 2 livestock per trading post, even though we can have 4 workers. So, oh, we don't have extra villagers for that right now. But I do eventually want to have all 4 slots at the trading post filled, because I think 2 of them will be riders, and then... Actually, I keep forgetting that there's 3 people for each assignment. So there'll be 1 rider and 2 people stalking. Oh yeah, Hans is harvesting. Oh shoot. Just reassign them exactly where they were. I meant to look at Hans, not reassign him. Oops. Okay. I wanted to see what Hans was harvesting. I'm guessing one of the burgage plots. Veggies or something. But alright, we got apples. 31 apples is not bad for the first year of having an orchard. It increases each year for the first 3 years, so it's going to be a pretty good yield. Alright. Now I want to start building my burgish plots that have the specialty, whatever it's called. And I think I want them to be double plots. Yeah, here we go. So we'll have a joiner for shields. We'll have a butcher for the sheep. And we'll have one other thing that I can't remember right now. But all in due time. Speed things up a touch. Yeah. I'd like to fill that one last slot of the logger camp as well. Because we're always kind of struggling to keep up with logs. And logs are going to be feeding into the planks, which is going to feed into the shields. So, want to be aware of that. But at least we have plenty of forest to work with still. And we got a very nice, thriving town. And only made a small scar in the forest. Is my manor built yet? Still under construction. Still need 3 logs transported. I guess I gotta stop assigning everyone who moves into town right away. So we have builders. That is kind of tough to manage, is like... Oh, I guess I don't need someone in the trading post, livestock trading post at this moment. Because we have 13 sheep. They can breed amongst themselves. Let's see. Still 0 lambs, but give it time. I guess I'll unassign 1 person from the sheep farm, put them on the livestock trading post. And we also don't need 2 weavers right now. Everything's looking good there. Just gotta get this manor built. I understand why the citizens don't want to build a manor. Because, I mean... Hey, you guys want to build a building that I can use to take taxes away from you? I mean, I wouldn't be that excited about it if I were them, so I don't blame them for dragging their butts on that. Beautiful. The wealth continues to roll in. And we're still only selling charcoal, I believe. Oh, wait, we just started selling yarn. So maybe I shouldn't take people off the weavers, but I just want to get this construction finished. Oh. You know, I gotta start upgrading my storehouse and granary as well. This storehouse is fine for now. Okay, granary's okay. Let's upgrade this storehouse. And the granary. Ah, what the heck. Might as well get them all done while we can. We have 6 available workers right now, so that's beautiful. Hey, Manor's up. Alright. This is, in fact, Manor Lords. How will it affect... Oh my gosh. 12 approval? That'll send me into the 50s, won't it? See, that's kind of a double-edged sword. We get more wealth per villager, or per burgish plot, I mean. But we can get less taxes without destroying our happiness, so that kind of sucks. And because of the clothing glitch, it's really hard to get level 3 plots. So like getting the ale in town for happiness doesn't do much. But okay, let's get a small tithe going because we have plenty of food. Yeah, I don't want to do any more than 10 approval loss. Like if I do, yeah. So let's do 13% for taxes. I want to do 15, but yeah. Oof. It makes me wonder if that perk point was worth it, because I guess it does incentivize just building more burgish plots in general. I guess you're getting more regional wealth for less treasury, which I guess balances out a little bit, because regional wealth can translate to treasury, so it might still be worth it, if that makes sense. I wonder, someone should do a test to see if you are better off with that perk. You know, if you don't take too much of a hit to your taxes for it. But I am not that guy, so we'll leave it. Alright, so now we got taxes rolling. Now I want to just focus on getting the rest of my industry going. I'd like my charcoal. Yep, we got that supply line is pretty good. I do want more loggers. We got all the foresters we need. I do want more saw pit workers as well, because they'll be feeding into the joiners shield making. So yeah, that should be pretty good for now. I might build another forester's hut as well, but I think one does pretty well on its own. And once we get all the burgish plots upgraded, I'll start, or you know what I mean, the living space added, I'll start upgrading them. Turns out I need this coffee more than I realized. I love the look of this marketplace though, with like the X-shaped roads. Oh, maybe that's where I should put the windmill. Yeah, super not essential, but maybe I'll start Oh, do I even have space for it in here? Bummer. It would look so cool right there. But I guess you need more space to actually build it. Well, forget that. I guess. Oh no, we need more granary workers. But the granary is still building. Oh shoot. Okay. Of course, the storehouse that didn't really need to be upgraded yet finished before the other ones did. Even though the granary is at highest priority. Sometimes it just doesn't make sense, but I'm actually gonna get rid of this marketplace area and have it move over here, because I think I could fit a windmill in there now. Yes. Oops. Okay. Can I not rotate it? Well, it still looks cool right there. Alright. That was worth it. My poor residents are just getting their marketplace destroyed over and over again, but now that I have the windmill plotted, I'm going to put more market stalls here because they're right next to the buildings. Alright. Now we should build our market stalls. These poor workers just keep going back and forth. The only bummer about this marketplace is there was only a couple slots available. But I'm gonna build some more right here. There we go. That should be plenty of marketplace space. Remember before when you used to have to only build one market space stall at a time because you couldn't turn off the, or you couldn't, you know, all the other places built marketplaces, not just the granary and storehouse? That was a wild time. I just realized I added a storehouse instead of a granary worker. That should be better now. Oh, we're good. Oh no, how did the storehouse... Okay. When I upgraded the large storehouse over here, it's turned the market stall setup back on. So, alright, now we got our windmill. Oh, we have to assign someone, don't we, for it to actually move. That's pretty, though. I think... part of me wants to start importing some rye flour. But we have so much food already, it's not really essential. Actually, how much is the actual rye crop? Rye sheaves. 11. Okay. Man, the tariffs kind of suck. I can only sell it for 1, but import is 11. Guess the king's got to make money. Oh. At least there's no king's tax yet. Oh. We're only 35 days out from the Raiders, too. So they're coming next month. Should probably take a peek at who we can hire then. Oh. Not very great. I think I'll do Wayward Sons and Brotherhood of the Forest. Brigands for Hire is kind of a waste. But now that we have our taxes coming in and a pretty stable economy, I think we could just keep these guys all on hand. So I'm going to just bring them all to my town right now. Hopefully they'll make it in time for the raid. They should. Because the raiders don't come onto the map until the 29 days. But yeah, nice. I just made 258 from one treasury charge, which is taxes, and my monthly charge for mercenaries is only 105. So I could totally keep these guys on hand for good for just 105 gold a month. That's really good, especially if I'm making 258 a month. And I'm only trading charcoal and yarn right now. Let's see how much I've made off of Am I even selling yarn yet? Okay. 6 yarn for 24 gold. But not really selling that much yarn yet. So yeah, that's mostly charcoal. Beautiful. Can't complain about that. Now that we have more people in town, I'm going to assign more people at the trading post. And I want to get my joiner shop going soon. Let's see, 79 planks. Not really producing planks as fast as I'd like to. I guess it's actually plenty. I'm just... Oh yeah, we need to upgrade this. So requirements not met yet. Oh, you know what? We need to upgrade our well. Because I think... Yeah, we have 31 burgage plots at this... Oh no, wait. 20 burgage plots. And wells only supply 15, I believe. Look at this. We've made 3,200 off of charcoal and 220 off of yarn so far. Spent 600 on a sheep, but the sheep is going to... I mean, let's see. We spent 600 on sheep, but we've already made 220 back off of them, which that number is going to skyrocket over time. So that will help. But yeah, beautiful economy so far. We have another bandit camp. We'll deal with that after the raiders come. But sweet, we got our little army here ready for our raiders. 4 days away. Yes. Things are going quite well. Beautiful. Band of raiders was seen. Enemy unit has been spotted. Oh wow, see, yeah, they're way over here still. So we got plenty of time. I actually don't really want them dying in my territory. Another ruler's army. Who's that now? Hildebolt. Oh, pff. He's sending his little tiny retinue over there to get demolished? Okay. Well, good luck with that. But yeah, I think I'm gonna send my guys over. I was gonna send them. Well, I guess that retinue can distract them while I get my guys set over here. Because then I don't have to deal with... I think there's a negative effect on town happiness if there's dead bodies in your, you know, territory. And then I'd have to assign someone to the church to deal with it. So I think I'll just move my units over here to meet up with them in this territory. Let's see if that helps. Oh, it is spring, so I can assign someone to the forager hut. And I should start making herbs too. Why not? Enemy unit has been spotted. Huh. Oh no. They sent their little retinue over there, and all it did was distract the bandits and brought them to their town instead. Why would you send 5 little tiny retinue over there to get slaughtered? Okay, so I guess the new mission is to save this town in Clynau from the raiders that were supposed to be coming to our town. That is so goofy. Guess I'll bring them in over here. Yeah. Oh no. Here, let me slow this down a little. Yeah, things are not going too well in this town. And I don't want this town to get destroyed because I want to take it over later. Oh no. I don't know if I'll even need to... Looks like one of the raiders already got broken. Huh. My guys are barely even close. Let's run, shall we? Oh. Are the raiders gone? That is goofy, man. Okay. I guess I'll just bring my guys back to here then. That's so funny. They were supposed to be raiding my town and they got distracted by this tiny little retinue from Clynau. And they would have never come to this town if not for that little retinue trying to go meet them. And now the town is destroyed. Why did you guys do that? Oh, these poor little souls. And now they have to rebuild everything. Look at these burgage plots. They're just destroyed. I want to come, you know, take this town eventually. I don't want to have to rebuild it. That defeats the whole purpose. Anyway. Oh well. Our town is safe. That's all that matters. We have a nice little beautiful town. Kind of compact though. Not gonna lie. Look how fat this road got. Just a lot of traffic in this spot. Suppose there's, the marketplace here, the church here, and all the houses. Makes sense. That's so cool about this game too, though, is the more you use a road, the wider it gets, like based on how much traffic it actually needs or has. And now we still... Oh, there's no one living here yet. That's why I can't upgrade it. So let's upgrade this one. And I guess I'll add the living space there. So once this one's upgraded, I'm going to turn it into a joiner's shop. Start getting our small shields. And actually add small shields here too. Oh, and I suppose I should also add planks to make the small shields. And I shouldn't need wool because the weaver's shop is right across from the sheep farm. But yeah. This I could add firewood as well. Or should I just build a dedicated storehouse here? Yeah, I think I will. Dedicated storehouse for uh-oh. Dang it, I can't connect the storehouse to the road. I guess I'd I don't really need that yet, but I love to overthink things way ahead of schedule, so I'm also gonna make another storehouse here for the yarn and wool. Let's see. Do we need that? No. They're not full, but yeah, firewood. Oh, maybe we don't need that either. Yeah, I'm just overthinking things right now. I guess that's part of the process of running a town. Love this music so much, though. Alright, how's our sheep farm doing? $33 out of 42 spaces. So I think I might add some more pasture here. So I don't want it to get full with nowhere for the sheep to go. There's some space back here. Is that too wild and crazy? Guess I'll do that. Keep them close. Ooh, I could add pasture here too. Be a nice little aesthetic to have sheep in the marketplace. Even though it's a very small space. 17 sheep. Oh, I don't want to take down that tree. So yeah, I'll leave that for now. That gives us 110 pasture space, which is not enough, like, forever, but for now it'll be good. Does anyone know the ideal... Man, every angle you look at is just so beautiful. Is my autosave on too much? I feel bad. Like, it keeps popping up, kind of jolting me out. Alright, we're in year 3. Year 3 just began. Here, March 26th, spring. Another beautiful morning on the river. Just gotta love it. And we are well defended. We got our 2 little mercenaries over here. Maybe I should keep Hildebolt because... but then he kind of rushes the process of having to... Oh, we have a bandit camp over here to deal with. Okay. Want to get on top of that before they start stealing our supplies. Has that happened yet? I was just getting distracted with my town. Yeah. Those aren't the bandits that raided the town, are they? That would explain why they haven't raided us. No, they're still there. I think you can tell they're still there because you'll see the arrow icon when you hover over it, meaning there's troops in there. Or you could just zoom in on it and see if there's people in there. Yeah. I didn't really set up this formation very well, which I should start taking better care of these troops. But look, they already ran straight to the infantry, so they took care of it themselves. You'd think they'd target the archers, try to get the heavy hitters taken care of, but I'm not complaining. I don't understand what this disconnected from the major trade route thing means because I literally built... Now I'm going to send resources to the town because we have plenty of treasury. But yeah, let's bring these guys back to town because I'd like to have them here to defend. But yeah, I'll show you what I'm talking about here. It says disconnected from the major trade routes, and it's talking about my trading post here. And I don't know why, because it's on the King's Road. And it's trading just fine. So, just kind of a little glitchy thing there. It also says no farmhouse for my fields, which I'm purely using as aesthetic. And also, I love the fields in the zoom out view. I guess you can't really see them when they're so small. But usually the fields are like black on the map that zoomed out. You can kind of see it a little bit. But I think that looks really cool, especially when you have big farm fields. It's another thing I love about the new update. But see, we're on year 3. We have 204 carrots. Way more than enough food to survive. Then 159 mushrooms, 60 pork, 86 small game. Like, just absolutely plenty of food. The only thing holding me back is I need more workers here, don't I? Oh yeah, so we could use more workers at both of these places. Okay, we have 31 families right now. We can fit 3 more. So that brings us up to 34. I'd like to have 50, so I should start a new neighborhood. Maybe, yeah, I have a field over there now, so maybe I could start like over here. Let's tie a road. Why can't I... Oh, that's right. This is a farm. I'll build a road around these pastures here. Down to the King's Road. And then maybe... Ooh. That was actually kind of cool. Yeah, let's do that. And then back to the other road over here. Then we can do that. And start building some burgage plots over here. Trying to see where I put... That's the one thing about building roads through the forest. You can't see them. Alright. We can do 4 there, but we'd have to upgrade them. Trying to figure out why I can't. Maybe I'll try it just over here. Wish I could see the road a little better. My road's just a mess over here. Okay, let's try that for now. Okay, let's do that. Because we can. So do one larger plot here. This could be another orchard, actually. Yeah, beautiful. Put another orchard right there. Maybe keep these trees here, because some trees in the neighborhood's really nice. Also love how there's some trees dotted throughout the town. It's like a real neighborhood. You want some fresh oxygen, greenery. I don't know if I built these roads very efficiently. I guess we'll find out. But at least that orchard will clear some trees when we get it built. So give us some more perspective in here. And I'm guessing these burgage plots will help with that too. But, alright. 33 sheep. I think I'm going to turn up the speed a little bit. Get everything kind of cooking here now that we have some construction going. Some industry. Oh yeah, 146 planks. Did I build the joinery yet? The joinery. Let's upgrade this. And here we go. Small shields. Uh-oh. Oh no, that was our unassigned families right there. Who are now full-time joiners. Okay, well, let's pause here because I don't want to waste... Actually, we're not importing sheep right now, so let's take the livestock trader off. Upgrade that last burgers plot there. They should all be level 2 now, I believe, once the construction finishes. Okay, maybe I'll take one person off the forester's hut for now to have more construction workers. Okay, and the joiner is up and running. I want to... let's see. Here we go. We're focused on small shields. I want to set a reserve of planks. Maybe like 25. Because I want to make sure we have planks around for extensions and whatnot. Construction. But yeah, that should be good. And yeah, we already have 5 small shields. We just started the joiner. So let's found our final trading route here. Export small shields. Trade route is pretty expensive because we've already established 2. But it'll be worth it because this will be giving us a lot of cash. So I'm just going to set this to 1 because for some reason I feel like when you do 0 it doesn't work right, but maybe that's changed. That's how it used to be for me. But yes, we should be raking in the cash now. Hopefully. Let's actually check on our trading post. That should be good. But yeah, I built these burgers plots here because they're both residential and industry. So they're kind of in between the industry section and the residentials. Yeah, I'm just going to leave these 4 unassigned for now. Let the construction finish that we have going on. And now that we got herbs going, I'll just leave the forager year round. Ooh, we can already upgrade. Means someone already moved in? Okay. Let's get more animals. Oops. More animals going over here. And an orchard over here. Beautiful. Now we've got that area cleared. Should be able to see the road a little better. Look how big that road already is. Lots of traffic. Yeah, we've got plenty of veggies, so I just am going to make more pork. Pretty much all of my small plots I turn to pork because it's passive, it's a pretty nice yield, and it takes care of your meat needs, especially if you don't have small game available from, you know, a rich deposit or something. The pork covers meat very well. I've tried goats because maybe once they fix the clothing glitch, goats will be more worth it. Because I think you can use the hides for clothing. But the chevron, or whatever the goat meat's called, just doesn't really seem to yield very much. Although I haven't leaned into it as hard as I've leaned into pork, so maybe that's why. Because right now, we've got quite a few pork farms, or whatever they're called. Pens. Can't really see them very well there, but let's take a look at our little porks. Yeah, they just chill back here and someone slaughters them, I guess, because they provide us meat. So Can't complain about that. And I don't think it really uses up the time of the citizens, so that's pretty cool. Speaking of which, we got them hard at work here, digging up veggies. Love the sound of them picking veggies. 220 carrots now. It's pretty spectacular. Oh, they're hoeing right now. I thought they were picking carrots, but I don't really understand gardening very well. My wife does that, so I never have to worry about it. But, okay. We still only have 3 available living spaces. We need more burgers plots. Let's buy some apple seeds so we can get the ball rolling on that. Yeah, I guess these are all single plots, so I can't really add living space there. I wanted to build like a nice big neighborhood here, but I can't see anything. Maybe this would be a start if I do like a nice long row of houses here. Yes. Beautiful. And I think I'll build a road right behind them.
We all know what that means.
Maybe it'll go somewhere later. Oh wait, it can hook up with this road. Whoop. Sometimes I forget which buttons do what. Another cool thing is you can actually make the roads wider yourself by just building another road on top of the road, and it gets a little wider. But, alright. Sweet. We've got those underway. I'd like to get 50 families in here to get the town like really established, but just look how beautiful that is. I'm really happy with this town so far. And as these trees get a little more cleared out, actually, oh, I just realized I can take off the restrictions of the logging camp now because I did the field thing. Oh no, maintenance required. We need to import some tools. I'm gonna do like 10, I guess. I kind of want to see if they'll import without establishing a route, because it is a minor trade, so it should just start importing, I would hope. Yeah. So it won't be a dedicated traveling merchant, but it should get them in here. I should have done that sooner before we ran out of tools, because now our logging camp can't function correctly. So I'm going to clear the work area of these places now. Let them pretty much work anywhere they want to. Yeah, and we had a new bandit camp come up. Right next door. Same spot as before, it looks like. Alright, so we'll do our usual tactic here. Set them there. Actually, I'll put the brigands in front this time. Hopefully that's right. Oh yeah. And we'll see if that triggers. They're not coming out yet. So I'll do that. What? Hello? Yeah, they're still in there. Oh, sweet. They keep the same formation if you just right click. Okay, cool. Sorry, I want to see the clash. They've already lost someone. Yeah, that formation works beautifully. Saving in the middle of battle, really? I guess it's better than losing all my progress. But it does kind of break the immersion a little bit. Maybe I can turn that off or change it a little bit. Alright, send it to the town. And bring them back home. Wonder if they'll keep that same formation over here. Cool. Alright, so... Oh, that's why I wasn't having an unlimited work area. I don't want the animals to get uprooted. So maybe I will change the work area to specifically over here for now, because I want to clear this neighborhood. If that makes sense. Like that. Is that too much? Let's do like that. Okay. That should help. And I kind of want to clear this, so I'll do the firewood cutters right there. Actually, what's the point of that if I have foresters working there? What I actually want to clear is over by my manor. Let's, yeah, do like that. Okay. Give that some time. It should clear out a little bit. Alright. All is well. Ooh, we filled up a pasture. Nice. Yeah, see, the sheep. We have 33 lambs. We've imported 20 sheep, I think, and made 35 lambs. Amazing. Cool. That's why it's so powerful. Like, we already have made more lambs than we imported. Okay, so do we need more sheep farm workers? Yeah, because I think we want more yarn. Now that we have a lot more residents, I'm just going to max out the sheep farm and the weavers, so we can get more yarn to export. And the small shields should be cooking. Actually, we must have exported a decent amount. Let's see. Small shields, we've made 256. Nice. And we've gotten tools imported, so that's good. Nice. We've spent 600 on sheep, and we've made 668 on yarn. So we've already got a net profit off of the sheep. That is absolutely beautiful. Small shields is basically pure profit because it's all from wood, and same with charcoal. So looking absolutely phenomenal. Well, I'd say this town is pretty well established right now. Absolutely gorgeous to look at. Like, I can't get enough of it. You got the nice little residential area down here, waterfront properties with your gardens. You've got your market area over here. You've got your industrial area back here, separated by the specialized burgage plots. Got our sheep farm. We've got the suburbs building up over here with another apple orchard. Yeah, it's going to be really fun. Winter's approaching in our 3rd year. It is October. Yeah. Really, really happy with this town. So that's where I'm going to wrap things up for today. Thank you again so much for joining me in my little Schatspitz town. Actually, I can rename this, can I? What should we name this? I guess Old York. I forgot I could do that. Beautiful. Yeah. What a nice vista. Is it possible to like get the UI off the screen to actually look at the whole? Oh yeah. It's autumn. Oops. That is beautiful. Oh no. It crashed. This is the first time it's happened. An Unreal process has crashed. UE Manor Lords. We're very sorry this crash occurred. Well, I guess that wraps up the video for the day. I hope it's saved. Oh no.